Through Administrative Act 256, the decision was taken to adopt the phase of selective isolation and responsible individual distancing in all the archipelago of San Andres, Old Providence, and Santa Catalina from 0 hours on October 3rd, 2020 until 0 hours on November 1st, 2020. The measures are established as follows. Adoption of the phase of selective isolation and responsible individual distancing in all the department archipelago, lifting of identification document scheduling measure, commercialization of consumer staples, grocery stores, warehouses, supermarkets, bakeries, neighborhood stores, every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Wholesale and retail in the commercial sector every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Gastronomy and fast food sector services will be allowed in a face-to-face manner until 8 p.m. Home delivery service may be given until 12 at night with the respective authorization for your mobility. Training days and gyms will be allowed from 5 a.m. at 8 p.m. Religious services will be allowed as long as the biosecurity protocols issued by national authorities for this type of activity are observed. The suspension of the reopening of the beaches and quays for residents and residents is ratified and is effective until October 15, 2020 for the time being. Its immediate opening will be evaluated, or eventually this suspension will be extended. As for the measures of self-care and compliance with the biosecurity protocols for all persons who are in the island territory, the correct and permanent use of masks is mandatory, even more so when they are developing any of the economic activities allowed. Under no circumstances are people allowed to enter commercial establishments and or public entities without the proper use of a mask. The prohibited activities are still those events of public or private character that imply agglomeration of people in accordance with the provisions issued by the Ministry of Health and Social Protection, such as bars, discotheques, and dance halls, the consumption of alcoholic beverages in public places and commercial establishments.